What are the two questions that every real estate agent gets asked? Here they are, and then we're going to break it down. First, what is the housing market look like? How is it doing? First off, Cambridge, Minnesota, and the Minnesota market is actually doing pretty well. We are seeing prices are increased from last year, as well as the inventory is starting to pick up some, but the rates are still about the same. That is the second question. That's the biggest question everybody wants. What are today's rates? Now, let me tell you, they don't fluctuate as much as everybody thinks they do. And the rates from before, those 2 and 3%, those are gone. You got to get that out of your head. But they are really still good. So when you ask that question, here is roughly the answer. They're roughly around 6% because they are. That's usually where they're going to be, and that's about where they're going to be for the rest of this year. Now, here's really the numbers for you. They are slightly less than they were last week at this time, but here in Minnesota are the rough rates for you. If you are thinking about taking out a conventional loan, 30-year mortgage, you're roughly going to be between 5.875 and 6.125%. The 15-year mortgages are slightly below that. Now, if you're going FHA, that's between 5.625 and about 6.10 or 6.1, however you want to say it. And if you are a VA loan, that's between 5.5 and 5.625 right now. Why are they between that? Here's the deal. Everybody is different. I can't tell you an exact rate. If I told you that your rate was going to be 6%, it's probably not going to be, but they are roughly around that. A lot has to do with the rate that you get, especially your interest rates are part of what your credit scores are. It depends upon what they are. Depends upon what rate you actually get. So check the credit scores, but most importantly, check with a lender. Ask your realtor, ask me for a recommendation for you if you are thinking about buying houses in Minnesota. If you have any other questions other than these two that we always get asked, just let me know.